Good afternoon. I am Sean Wright with Century 21 Wright Realty. This is Brad Feller. He's the B to the BS, and I'm the S to the BS. This is the BS show sponsored by Century 21 Wright Realty, and we are coming to you live simulcast over 30 websites, just to name a few: Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, Twitch, Mixer. I already said Twitter, I think. So, lots and lots of websites. Twitface. Snapchat. It'll be on Instagram
Twitch
Live
too.
here, or Instagram TV here in about 30 minutes. So, we're everywhere. Brad, you flew solo last week on the BS show. I was in Madison, New Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey.
Up in where there is no sweet tea.
And now you're back.
And I don't drink sweet tea, so it wasn't like I was in search of it.
Just knowing it wasn't available.
Just knowing it wasn't I needed grits and sweet tea, and neither one of them were available, and neither of which I would go to a store and get like right now.
Right,
so,
right. But yeah, we had a fun time last week. We had a little bit of, with the sound, and a lot of sound wasn't working out, but it's got all fixed now.
a favorite cruiser and doing it.
Yeah. But we got it fixed. We got it rolling. We got the video up.
And it's
we
good.
didn't stop.
And
I
I
had
think
a good friend Matt Carr in here from Fast Signs. He was patient.
so. Matt Carr can take over for me now because he did a good job. So I guess I can retire from the BS show.
If you need to, I don't know.
And go forth and conquer. And
Gotta
it
have
could
the
be
S.
Matt and Brad.
I don't necessarily want it to be the BM show.
Yeah.
So it needs to stay.
Yeah, that could be bad. Too much fiber in that.
Too
show.
much explaining to do every episode.
Yeah. So I saw on your chart you have now on the Friday Food Face Off you have like a whole tournament. It's not just
got the bracket going, and we'll see what happens. Carpe Cafe won this past week, and this Friday I don't have it in front of me, but I believe it's Puckett's and All American Cafe, if I'm not mistaken.
I will just sit in and look at you and JJ while y'all are doing that. I will get back in when it's chicken wing and chicken sandwich day again.
Well, we may cycle, if we need a tiebreaker, or if I can't make one, we'll cycle it in, but we'll work it out.
All right.
We're structuring the food face off because it's expensive and a lot of calories.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I can only do so
much food.
Yeah, let me put this on vibrate.
Oh yeah, why is your phone on? All right, so this weekend I saw your Raiders didn't show up.
Let's move on. Yeah, now I will say I didn't get to see it, but I've got the little sidebar up on the TV. I thought, all right, okay, defense is shutting down Hairdo, gonna be all right, and then it just slowly second quarter just
got away
went
from
downhill.
Now, there were some big injuries in the NFL over the weekend.
There were,
Drew Brees and Ben Roethlisberger, who are both going to be Hall of Fame quarterbacks, both out for a substantial amount of time. Drew Brees probably 6 to 8 weeks, and Roethlisberger's out for the year. The question is if these big injuries, does Roethlisberger say, you know what, I just need to retire and step away? And Drew Brees, he's getting kind of that age too, so those could be some big injuries.
Yeah.
And I hope my Falcons can step up and take advantage of Drew Brees not being around.
And that was some good news for Falcons fans.
That was
the Saints lost.
Yeah, and Drew Brees went away.
And Drew Brees was gone for a while. Did the Falcons win?
Falcons won.
Yeah. So
I like Drew Brees as an individual, as a man. So I don't want any bad to happen to the guy. But yeah, that's good news for the Falcons. MTSU had their blackout game. I don't think they showed up to it.
That was ugly.
That was
the word
ugly.
It was.
And you figure Duke is a passing team, and they literally just ran the ball down MTSU's throat.
It was downhill the whole game.
And now that they've gotten boat raced at home, all those sidewalk fans that never go to any MTSU games ever that showed up to that game, they're done for the year.
Probably so.
So back to normal MTSU attendance for the rest of the year.
Although it did have a good turnout.
Good turnout.
I was glad to see that. But yeah, needs to have a better showing for. But we'll see. Maybe some fans will keep coming to games that should be more close in the score.
Yeah, but the big thing is Duke's not like a powerful Power 5 team. MTSU considers themselves an upper level mid-major, and you're playing a lower level Power 5.
Yeah.
It should have been a little bit more competitive than it was.
I was fully expecting it to be at least for the first half. That's usually how they are against more powerful schools.
Yeah, you hang in for the first half, and then the second half they just take off.
Yeah, it just wasn't that way. Maybe being a passing team, all the preparation was for passing, and they just totally never got to adjust or something.
The bad thing for MTSU is they play Iowa this weekend, and if you can't stop Duke's running game, Iowa's about to put some big old cornbread folks up behind you, and it's going to be just 10 yards of carry.
Right.
They may even have corn stalks in their hand. Right? Yeah, that's in Iowa. That may be an ugly game.
Yeah,
well. Tennessee blew out a high school team. I mean, UTC Chattanooga.
UT's back.
Nobody's saying that.
This is the year. I was saying it all along. It's the year.
I never said this was the year. I will say at the first of the year, I picked Tennessee to beat Florida. Now that Felipe Franks is not playing quarterback for Florida, I don't know if that's going to happen. This backup quarterback's better than Franks is, from what it looks like.
Yeah.
And Tennessee still doesn't have a quarterback. They played all three quarterbacks against Chattanooga, and when you thought, hey, there can't be a quarterback worse than Garantano on the team, and then the other two play, and you're going, wow, Garantano really is the best quarterback on the team. It's terrible. But
it can be painful.
It's Gator Hater Week, so anybody that wants to talk bad about Florida Gators or jorts or anything, we're all for it. Florida man.
Yeah.
And the one day that we don't have a Florida story for the BS show is the day we have something else. So
there you go.
Any Florida stories are fully okay this week.
So I went a different route. I refuse to talk about Florida this week.
I'm all for talking about Florida this week. And Uncle Bud's have my Gator tail ready by game time. That's all we're at.
It's not asking too much.
Not asking too much. At least let me eat the gator while watching the Gators beat my team.
There you go.
At least be fair.
That may be an ugly game too.
It may be an ugly game. It's backup quarterback. I don't know why he didn't play. Oh well.
Anyway.
All right. So top three. We're going to get interesting today. We're not just we've been doing top three movies by actor for the past little while. So today is top three Schwarzenegger, not movies, catch lines.
There you go.
So I think everybody's going to be in agreement with what number one is.
I'd be back.
I'd be back. That's number one by far.
Yeah. No, you can't get around that one.
What's your number three?
My number three is in Commando. I don't remember the guy's name, but when he throws the pipe through him after getting beat up the whole time, of course it goes through him and a steel wall, hollow pipe, and then all the steam's coming out from the pipe. He walks away and says, "Let off a little steam," and walks away. So I always thought that was cool.
I can't remember what there was a tagline in Total Recall. Total Recall is my favorite Schwarzenegger movie.
It was a cool movie. Did you see the remake?
I've seen the remake. It's not as good as
I never did see
Total Recall.
Okay.
Now I watched the original Point Break because we talked about Keanu Reeves the week before last.
Right.
I watched the original Point Break with Laura over the weekend. She had never seen it. I don't know. Her dad said he had never seen it either.
What?
I have no idea. So we're gonna watch the remake of Point Break here sometime this week. But there's a catch line in Total Recall that I cannot remember. That would be my number three.
I don't know that one either. I'm sure there was one, but I can't think of it either.
Oh, JJ said he's got it.
I think I remember. Oh, come on.
All right.
It's on the cusp. When you said it, I know which one you're talking about because it's like on the number one of like every other catchphrase.
All right, look it up. Total Recall catchphrase while we go to number two. I know what my number two is. It's clear. It's from Predator.
What is it?
Get to the chopper!
Get down! Get to the chopper! All right, my number two, again in Commando. Early on, remember Sally, the little dude that was in some 80s movies? He tells him, "I like you, Sally. I'm going to kill you last."
I like you. You can't do a Schwarzenegger line without doing the.
But when he ends up getting Sally early on, and he's holding him up by one arm over the edge of a cliff. Remember when I said I was going to kill you last?
I kill you now.
I lied. So that's my number two. I lied.
So I didn't realize Schwarzenegger was on like sitcoms in the early 70s.
Like, no, I know there was a show he was on, but I didn't know he was on.
Well, there was like guest appearances.
Yeah.
And on this one guest appearance, he's a masseuse on this show. And it's like I Love Lucy type show, and he's going in and he's going to massage her. Yeah. And her ex-husband's trying to get out of the house, and he goes, "I rub you down now." And this is why he's a professional bodybuilder. I mean, he's just big.
Yeah, prime, yeah.
All right, JJ, you got our Total Recall quote yet?
Not yet.
Don't you come in here unprepared again.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the Google.
Get to the Google. You find our quote for us.
And what's number one?
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
That's always number one.
And he even says it in Expendables also.
Oh, he says it in a bunch, yeah.
The cool thing
after it
he didn't say it in the Expendables. It was Bruce Willis that said it in the Expendables.
No. Schwarzenegger says, "I'll be back," and Bruce Willis goes, "Yeah, you always say that."
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And then they switched it. They switched their catchphrases. And the second one.
He says, "Yippee." Schwarzenegger says, "Yippee ki yeah.
And then.
How's that line go? I forgot.
Yeah, we'll go.
But yeah, once it became a thing, he got to where he said it in all his movies at some point.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
But he does get to the chopper also in Expendables 2.
Okay.
Get to the chopper!
Was he shooting his wife when he was doing the Total Recall? Or his wife?
Was he shooting her?
Yeah.
What's the quote?
Consider that a divorce.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that it?
Consider that a divorce.
Yeah, and then shoots her in the head.
Yeah. That's a really good movie.
That's a cool movie.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yes, it was.
Alright, so that takes care of the top 3. And what you got as a featured listing today there, Brad?
We have, I love this name, 715 Orange Blossom Court. Such a cool name for a road. It's 3865 square feet, 4-bed, 3.5 bathrooms. It is for sale. It has been reduced $10,000 since it hit the market, so it's actually below other houses that are bigger or in the neighborhood. It's a great price, good location. The yard's not very deep, but it's wide, so if you come to look at it, don't let that turn you off.
And it's on a cul-de-sac.
It's very wide, yeah. So in cul-de-sac yards, usually have kind of a triangle. So it's well worth seeing. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Get in touch with one of us. Check it out on my site at bradfowlerc21.com. 715 Orange Blossom Court.
We take you to the house in the chopper.
Right. Get to the house.
Speaking of choppers, did y'all notice that there's a house in Murfreesboro listed right now with a helicopter pad?
Yeah,
I heard that.
Like $2 million.
Yeah, it's like $2 million. I mean, how many people in Murfreesboro have said helicopter to make it where they would need to buy a house with a helicopter
pad? You guys need a buyer agent for that. Just give us a call.
There you go.
Specifically me.
And I'll tell you too, realistically, if it's a dire enough situation, any house could have a helicopter pad on it.
That's true. Some grass.
Yeah, exactly. A backyard, street. I mean, if it's bad enough, you can make a helipad out of anything.
All right, 6320 paper bar court, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath with a flex room. It's got all you could ever want as far as upgrades go. The only thing it's missing is you to move into it.
That's right.
Seriously. We get you in there in just a couple weeks. You could be the proud owner of 6320 Paper Bark. Both of these houses we talked about are a short bicycle ride to the neighborhood swimming pools. Both houses are very convenient to shopping, very convenient to medical facilities, to restaurants, to golf courses. Both houses would make great homes for you and your family. Both have nice mantles. It's getting to be Christmas time, and what better way to picture yourself in a new home than a little stocking hung by the mantle with care.
There you go.
Do you decorate for Christmas this early?
No, I do not.
Oh, we do.
Mary hasn't even told Joseph she's pregnant yet.
Oh, okay.
True. I decorated for this Christmas, last Christmas. It's still up.
Oh, okay.
I mean, right here, it's always Christmas.
It's always Christmas.
Yeah. Good
Community
deal.
event,
Yeah.
Brad.
I don't have anything off the top of my head. I do know something that's coming up on the 26th, though. That's 10 days from now. Rockin' for Rescues. This is something you can put some thought into going. It's Copper Ridge event venue in Murfreesboro. Food, drinks, games, tacos from Chewy's. Say no more. Say more? Okay. Tito's homemade vodka. And
That's made in Austin, Texas.
is it really?
6th Street in Austin.
Austin, Texas.
You know
And,
what? I had no salsa in New York City.
It's because
you
that's
get
where it's
your
all made
Delmonico?
at, right?
Huh?
Did you get your Delmonico?
I had a Delmonico steak, but not a Delmonico's. I never went into New York City itself. Proper, yeah. I never went to Manhattan over the last week.
There you go.
But I had a Delmonico's cut at another restaurant.
But is it not as good?
No. Delmonico's is on another level.
Is it that?
Like you can go to Chop House or Demas's or Longhorn or whatever and get a Delmonico steak.
I've had Delmonico steak from those.
No.
I'm asking.
Delmonico steak at those places are like here. The Delmonico steak at Delmonico's is. I mean, when you have such a good steak that it is named after you everywhere,
It's good.
It's good. It's like if I can't think of the Whopper. If Burger King made such a good hamburger that it was just called the Whopper everywhere, that's how good the Delmonico steak is at Delmonico's.
Yeah. Speaking of steak, September 26th from 6 to 9. Food, drinks, games, tacos, animal rescue,
Are
rocking
these steak
for animal
tacos?
rescue.
How did you translate for this?
I was just trying to get back on track.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Isn't there something going out here at the new brewery out here at Hop Springs?
Hop Springs.
There's something coming up out there too.
No idea.
Let's
Not
take
for
a
sure.
look.
All right, he's looking at the Hop Springs budget.
Keep him busy for a minute.
All right, talk about a buyer there, Brad.
We do have buyers. If your house is up to $275,000, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, attached garage, bonus rooms a plus. We have a cash buyer looking for houses that fall into that category. Competitive offers. Sometimes it's right at list price and close on your terms within reason. And they're looking to buy more houses. So if you have one that you want to have a quick, easy, smooth transaction on, almost no guarantee or guaranteed no other having to list it and all that stuff. We got it. So give us a call, 615-895-9710, and we'll get you taken care of. If you're just curious what it'll list at, give us a call, and we can take care of that as well.
Awesome. All right. Are you a real estate agent?
Yeah,
Are you wanting to be a real estate agent?
I would like to be one.
Did you know that Century 21 is the most recognizable name in real estate worldwide?
Yep. I've heard that.
When you go around and somebody asks you who you work for and you say Century 21, there's no question what you do.
Right.
It's not like some other firms that you say, hey, I work for this, and they go, so what do you do?
Yeah. Well, they do.
What do they do?
What's that?
Century 21, people know what we do and what we are, and they know we are relentless agents that defy mediocrity and deliver extraordinary service. If you want to know how to defy mediocrity and deliver extraordinary service, you need to be a real estate agent or a realtor at Century 21 Wright Realty. And to do that, you give me a call, 615-838-0653, 615-838-0653. We have award-winning service. We have award-winning instruction, training, and a certified real estate coach to coach you one-on-one and in group settings. So give us a call if you would like to take your real estate training real estate career to the next level.
What was that place again?
Century 21 Wright Realty. You write that down.
Write it down.
Yeah. All right. News story you can't believe, Brad.
Yeah, believe it or not, we got one. They just keep rolling in.
What kind of letter acronyms do you have on our little board?
News you can't believe.
Oh, news you can't believe. All right.
Yeah.
New York City burgers.
Yeah,
Right,
New
there
York
you go.
City bird. I don't know
that
what's
too.
going
It
on.
all works. But we're giving Florida a break this week. Believe it
I
or
thought
not.
we were hating on Florida this week.
That's what I'm saying. I'm boycotting them.
You're boycotting Florida all the way.
Get out
All
of here. But just as bad as Florida, being the crazy state of our country, well, we have a crazy country of Australia. So this guy, once he got finished putting a shrimp on the Barbie, he
Put another shrimp on the Barbie.
he's got arrested, right?
Was he drinking Foster's?
He was drinking Foster's and impersonating a police officer. And what he did was steal a bunch of drugs, meth, from this other drug dealer. And he was going to take them and sell them himself. But he gets pulled over, gets busted with all the drugs,
And the
a whole
Fosters.
bunch of cop
Paraphernalia.
outfit. Yeah. So all the fake cop gear. So
So
there you
Florida,
go.
You have an idea now.
yeah.
So he's got
Try to
a
top
Foster's.
that.
He's got a Foster's oil can in his hand. He's got a hat with little shark teeth all the way around, or gator teeth all the way around it, like Paul Hogan. And he's got shrimp on the Barbie
And meth.
and meth.
And meth.
I wonder if they have meth gators in Australia.
It's probably where they migrated from.
The meth gators swam to Alabama.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Meth kangaroos.
You know the ball don't lie.
The ball don't lie.
The ball don't lie.
That's true.
All right. If you need real estate help, we're here to help. We're just a phone call away. 615-895-9710. 615-895-9710. I think there's a Ed Sheeran song being about a call away in there.
I don't know. I don't listen to Ed
I'm
Sheeran.
not sure who she is.
Whatever. All right. We'll figure that one out. But real estate help. Buy, sell, lease, rents, auction, commercial, residential. We got all of it here. We're glad to help you out. 615-895-9710. That's Brad Feller. He's the B to the BS show. I'm Sean Wright. I'm the S to the BS show. We got JJ behind the board today looking up quotes for Total Recall. Until then, on Friday, guess what? On Friday, we'll be back.